The Matrix Unveiled, A Journey Through Forbidden Knowledge, Part 1. Welcome to Positive Vortex, where we explore the hidden truths, uncover forbidden knowledge, and awaken to the deeper mysteries of our existence. Today, we embark on Part 1 of our groundbreaking series, The Matrix Unveiled, A Journey Through Forbidden Knowledge. In this episode, we'll unravel the concept of the Matrix, not just as a sci-fi fantasy, but as a real and complex system shaping our thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. What if everything you've been taught about reality is part of an elaborate illusion? What if the truth is far more profound and liberating than you could ever imagine? Get ready to dive deep as we decode the Matrix, question the constructs that bind us, and uncover the extraordinary power within us all. Let's begin this journey into the unknown. Welcome to The Matrix Unveiled, A Journey Through Forbidden Knowledge. In this series, we won't just skim the surface, we'll dive deep into the unseen forces that shape our world, pulling back the curtain on illusions that govern our perception of reality. Prepare to confront hidden truths, secret agendas, and the structures of control that have kept humanity in the dark for centuries. This series is not merely a collection of theories, it's an awakening experience, a call to break free from the veils that obscure our true potential and to reclaim our sovereignty over mind, body, and spirit. Together, we will explore a reality far richer and more complex than we've been led to believe, a reality filled with hidden knowledge, forbidden histories, and concealed power dynamics. Humanity has been guided, often unknowingly, along a path of limitation. For generations, systems of power and influence have manipulated our understanding of existence, keeping us bound to a narrow and restricted worldview. But as we embark on this journey, we'll begin to uncover the full scope of our existence. From secret societies and ancient doctrines to modern-day influences, we'll delve into the true nature of the world and seek to reclaim the power, knowledge, and freedom that lies dormant within each of us. This journey is for everyone, from newcomers curious about the mysteries of the universe to seasoned truth-seekers ready to explore deeper layers of hidden knowledge. In each episode, we will peel back the layers of deception and reveal a path toward enlightenment and liberation. Join me as we start to unravel the Matrix. The journey begins now. Understanding the Matrix. What is the Matrix? We often hear this term thrown around, but to truly understand it, we need to go beyond the idea of a simple framework. The Matrix, as we'll explore in this series, is a multi-layered construct designed to shape our beliefs, perceptions, and entire experience of reality. It's not just a philosophical or sci-fi concept, it's an intricate system that defines the very foundation of what we believe is real. The word matrix comes from the Sanskrit term amaya, meaning illusion, or that which is not. This concept has ancient roots, originating in spiritual philosophies that view reality as a projection, a grand illusion that masks a deeper truth. The Matrix is, therefore, not only an external construct but a state of mind, a web of illusions that prevent us from seeing beyond the surface. This illusion operates on a collective level, shaping humanity's shared perception through cultural conditioning, social norms, and institutional systems. In scientific terms, a matrix is a grid or structure, a framework that organizes and defines relationships. Similarly, the matrix we live in structures our reality through patterns of thought and energy, creating an interconnected web that molds our experiences. Quantum mechanics has shown us that particles at the subatomic level behave differently when observed, suggesting that consciousness itself plays a role in shaping reality. This phenomenon, famously demonstrated in the double-slit experiment, reveals that our awareness influences the nature of existence. In 1983, even the CIA explored the possibility of a holographic reality, investigating whether our universe might actually be a vast, interconnected field of consciousness. This concept aligns with the idea of a matrix, where reality is not simply out there, but is shaped by our collective and individual perceptions. This chapter will take us into the heart of this construct, helping us understand how the Matrix shapes our thoughts, beliefs, and the very fabric of our reality. As we decode this construct, we begin to see through the illusion and awaken to our own potential to create and reshape reality. The illusion of time and space. Our understanding of the world is grounded in concepts of time and space, yet these constructs are as much a part of the Matrix as anything else. We experience life as a series of sequential events bound by time and divided by space. But what if this is just another layer of the illusion? What if time and space are merely perceptions shaped by our limited senses and consciousness? In truth, reality is built upon vibrations and energy fields that extend beyond our limited physical senses. Every particle, every atom, exists in an interconnected web of energy, a universal field that transcends traditional notions of space and time. Quantum physics suggests that time may be fluid, non-linear, and that space may be an illusion masking the underlying unity of all things. The past, present, and future might not be separate entities, but different facets of a single, boundless reality that our minds translate into a linear sequence. We've been conditioned from birth to see time as a strict line and space as an absolute divider. Our language, education, and culture reinforce this view, embedding it so deeply in our psyche that it feels natural. But when we step back and question these assumptions, we start to see a deeper truth. We are not confined to this three-dimensional existence. Our consciousness is not bound by physical laws, it is infinite, capable of transcending the limitations of time and space. This part of the series will delve into the true nature of time and space, examining ancient wisdom, spiritual teachings, and scientific insights that reveal a universe far more flexible and interconnected than we have been led to believe. By understanding this illusion, we can begin to dismantle the Matrix's grip on our perception and open ourselves to a broader, multidimensional understanding of reality. Energetic control, the power of vibration. At the core of existence is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. This energy forms the foundation of all that is, from the smallest particles to the vast expanses of the universe. But what if this energy has been manipulated, held at lower frequencies to prevent humanity from reaching its full potential? This is where the concept of vibrational control comes in, a mechanism within the matrix that keeps us anchored to a limited state of being. Everything in the universe vibrates, and our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs all have unique frequencies. When we are trapped in fear, anger, or despair, we are held at a low vibrational state, preventing us from accessing higher levels of awareness and consciousness. These lower frequencies create an energetic prison, keeping us bound to the illusions of the matrix. The mechanisms of control, fear, division, materialism, are tools used to keep us tethered to these limiting frequencies. However, according to the law of attraction, the vibrations we emit influence the reality we experience. When we align with higher frequencies like love, compassion, and unity, we attract experiences that resonate with those states. This shift in frequency enables us to begin breaking free from the matrix, transcending the illusion, and accessing our true potential. By raising our vibrations, we disrupt the energetic prison that has held us captive, opening ourselves to a more expansive, liberated existence. This episode will explore the power of vibration and how our energetic state influences our perception of reality. We'll discuss practical methods to raise our vibrations, such as meditation, mindfulness, and conscious intention, providing tools to help you elevate your state of being and dismantle the matrix's influence on your life. Constructed realities shaping our perception. From the moment we are born, our perception of reality is shaped by external forces, our families, schools, media, and society at large. This constructed reality is an essential part of the matrix, a system of beliefs, narratives, and values designed to keep us within certain boundaries. The systems of education, religion, and media reinforce these constructs, feeding us carefully curated information to ensure compliance and conformity. The education system teaches us what to think, but rarely how to think critically. From history books to societal norms, we are provided with narratives that align with the agenda of those in power. Mass media further shapes our perception, influencing our beliefs, values, and even our sense of self. This constructed reality isn't just about control. It's about disconnecting us from our true nature, our inner wisdom, and our capacity for spiritual growth. Religion, social institutions, and media work together to reinforce the boundaries of the matrix. This constructed reality creates a mental prison, one where we believe in limitations and scarcity, where our self-worth is tied to external validation, and where we feel separated from others and from the universe. The matrix is not just a physical construct, it's a psychological framework that conditions us to accept a limited existence. In this part of the series, we will investigate how our perceptions are shaped by these external influences and explore ways to break free from these mental prisons. By understanding the mechanisms of constructed realities, we can begin to reclaim our minds and reconnect with our authentic selves. Awakening from the illusion. The path to freedom from the Matrix is an inner journey, one that requires us to awaken from the illusions that have kept us confined. Awakening is more than just gaining knowledge, it is a transformation of consciousness, a shift that enables us to see through the illusion and recognize our inherent power. This series is an invitation to embark on this journey, to question, to explore, and to reclaim the truth of who we are. Awakening involves challenging deeply ingrained beliefs, letting go of limiting perceptions, and opening ourselves to the unknown. It requires courage to question the narratives we have been taught and curiosity to seek answers beyond the conventional. Through ancient wisdom, practical insights, and transformative practices, we'll explore ways to elevate our consciousness, raise our vibration, and access hidden knowledge. Escaping the Matrix is not an easy path. It demands courage, resilience, and a commitment to truth. The Matrix may be powerful, but it is not impenetrable. With awareness, unity, and deliberate action, we hold the power to transcend it. By uniting in consciousness, we can create a ripple effect that dismantles the structures of control, liberating not only ourselves, but all of humanity. In The Matrix Unveiled, a journey through hidden realities, each episode will guide you deeper into the mysteries of existence, illuminating the path to liberation and empowering you to break free from the constraints of illusion. Join me as we uncover truths that have been hidden for far too long. This is not just a journey, it's a movement toward awakening. Let the unveiling begin. Unmasking the powers behind the curtain. Behind the scenes of world events lies a web of influence controlled by hidden forces, a shadowy hierarchy that shapes our reality from behind the scenes. This network of elite individuals and organizations, often referred to as the 1% or the New World Order, is not a conspiracy but a well-documented system of power that has guided humanity's trajectory for centuries. At the top of this pyramid are groups like the Illuminati, a secret society whose influence stretches back centuries. The Illuminati, along with other clandestine organizations, operates through a rigid hierarchy designed to keep control centralized. Their reach extends across governments, corporations, and media, subtly molding society to fit their vision of a unified global order. The Illuminati's origins can be traced to May 1, 1776, when Adam Weishaupt established the Bavarian Illuminati with the intent of overthrowing traditional systems of power and authority. Over time, the Illuminati and other secret societies have woven their agenda into the fabric of society, guiding humanity from behind a veil of secrecy. Their ultimate aim is not merely control, but the establishment of a new world order, where power is concentrated in the hands of a few and the rest of humanity is subdued. In this part of the series, we will unmask the powers that operate from the shadows, exploring the origins, goals, and methods of these elites. We'll expose their influence over global events and examine the subtle ways they shape our perceptions and beliefs. This is a journey into the heart of the power structure that governs the world, illuminating the forces that work tirelessly to keep humanity confined. The New World Order, a blueprint for total control. The phrase New World Order has been used by politicians, leaders, and high-profile figures for decades, often presented as a call for unity and global cooperation. But beneath the surface lies a darker vision, a blueprint for a centralized, all-encompassing authority that exerts control over every aspect of human life. Historically, empires like Rome, the British Empire, and modern global superpowers have pursued dominance, each expanding their reach and influence. Today, the New World Order represents the ultimate evolution of this ambition, a vision for a single world government, a unified system where individuality and sovereignty are sacrificed for the illusion of peace. The New World Order extends beyond any one country or government. It includes elites from around the world who share a specific agenda. This agenda is not about progress, it's about control. From economic policies to societal norms, the New World Order seeks to reshape humanity in its image, creating a future where freedom and personal agency are illusions. In this chapter, we'll explore the blueprint for the New World Order, dissecting statements from leaders, analyzing policies, and uncovering the mechanisms of control that are being implemented globally. This is not a vision of hope, it's a vision of obedience, and understanding it is our first step toward resisting it. Freemasonry and the New Satanic Age: Freemasonry, a secret society known for its rituals, symbols, and complex hierarchy, has long been linked to hidden agendas and global influence. While most members of Freemasonry are unaware of the organization's deeper objectives, those who reach the highest degrees, particularly the 33rd degree, gain access to teachings that align with Luciferian principles. Freemasonry plays a significant role in the agenda of the New World Order, often referring to its goals as the New Satanic Age. Albert Pike, a prominent Freemason and Confederate general, allegedly outlined a plan for 3 world wars that would destabilize nations and set the stage for a Luciferian global order. According to Pike, these wars would lead humanity to a state of despair, preparing the world for a new order under Freemasonic ideals. Whether or not these plans are entirely factual, they reveal a disturbing alignment between historical events and the objectives of hidden elites. In this episode, we'll delve into Freemasonry's influence on society, uncovering the symbols, rituals, and doctrines that link this secret society to the broader agenda of the New World Order. This is not just about secret handshakes and oaths, it's about an ideology that seeks to shape the destiny of humanity. The Lucis Trust and the Vision for a New World Order. The Lucis Trust, originally founded as the Lucifer Publishing Company, plays a key role in promoting the New Age agenda and the Luciferian agenda. This vision includes a one-world government, a unified religion, and a transformed human race known as the Sixth Race. With connections to influential bodies like the United Nations, the Lucis Trust works to implement this vision globally, subtly influencing policies and public opinion. Alice Bailey, a prominent Freemason and co-founder of the Lucis Trust, openly discussed the concept of population control, viewing certain segments of humanity as expendable. Her vision of a new race was not simply metaphorical, it was an actual objective, a new world where only those aligned with the New Age principles would survive and thrive. This chapter explores the Lucis Trust's influence, revealing its connections to global institutions and its role in promoting the New World Order. We'll examine how this organization's doctrines have infiltrated education, culture, and policy, shaping society in ways that are both subtle and profound. The Georgia Guidestones and the Agenda for Population Control. The Georgia Guidestones, also known as America's Stonehenge, stood as a monument to a vision of humanity that aligns disturbingly well with the goals of the New World Order. Inscribed on these stones was the directive to maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature, a statement that implies a drastic reduction in the global population. These guidestones are more than just a message, they represent an agenda, a belief system that views human life as something to be managed and controlled. Their destruction in 2022 only fueled speculation, as these stones served as a chilling reminder of the goals of hidden elites. This part of the series will examine the origins, purpose, and symbolism of the Georgia Guidestones, uncovering their connection to Freemasonry, Rosicrucianism, and other occult traditions. Through this exploration, we'll gain insight into the population control agenda that aligns with the goals of the New World Order. The New Age Agenda and the Fourth Industrial Revolution. The New Age agenda, often linked to occult beliefs, has become mainstream through initiatives like the Fourth Industrial Revolution and the Great Reset. This vision includes transhumanism, artificial intelligence, and the integration of technology into human life. But this isn't simply about progress. It's a vision for a future where humanity is merged with machines, where individuality is sacrificed for the greater good. Prominent figures in the New Age movement, such as Christopher Hyatt, advocate for a future where only those who are spiritually and mentally adaptable will survive. This philosophy aligns with the belief that humanity must evolve or perish, a belief that echoes the doctrines of the New World Order. This series will explore the New Age agenda, revealing its connections to modern technology and global initiatives. We'll investigate the implications of transhumanism, AI, and other technologies that could reshape humanity, questioning whether this vision is one of enlightenment or control. The path to the New Age, a warning. The Lucis Trust, Freemasonry, and similar organizations share a vision that extends beyond politics and religion. This vision is one of control, a Luciferian doctrine that seeks to transform humanity through manipulation and conditioning. Their ultimate aim is to create a world governed by a single authority, where individual sovereignty is sacrificed for a centralized vision of unity. This series will serve as a warning, an exploration of the consequences of these hidden agendas. We'll examine the potential outcomes of a world shaped by these principles, questioning whether this vision of the new age is truly in humanity's best interest. As we journey through the Matrix Unveiled, our aim is not only to expose the truth, but to empower each viewer to question, seek, and reclaim their freedom. Knowledge is the first step toward liberation. Join me as we unravel the mysteries of the Matrix, uncovering the forces that shape our world and our destiny. The time to awaken is now. Let the unveiling begin. Thank you for joining me on Positive Vortex as we uncover the first layer of the Matrix. Today, we've explored how our reality is shaped by unseen forces and how understanding the Matrix is the first step toward breaking free. But this is just the beginning. In the next episode, we'll delve even deeper, uncovering the hidden powers that operate behind the curtain and shape the world as we know it. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Positive Vortex to stay connected as we continue this journey together. And remember, awakening starts with awareness. Until next time, keep questioning, keep seeking, and keep vibrating higher. Let's unveil the truth together.